The question which might face all of us is that why should the president did what he did deliberately, if we want to say he did deliberately?
So what do you think?
He has interest in Rivers. That's what I think.
When you say have interest in
Yes.
Rivers, the president should have interest in all states.
Our state, yes, but that of Rivers is special. One, the money involved. The money involved in Rivers is wholesome, scandalous. You see, when we talk about Machiavelli, the Prince of Niger, he said, the prince, if he wants anything to be done, must not only be generous, but must be scandalously generous. You see, when a state is stinkingly rich like Rivers, to the extent that a former bank chief who controls the account of the state turned accountant general of that are now to the governor, you can know, you realize what I'm saying. If we are not talking about the interest of Tinubu, don't forget that the former governor who spent so recklessly to the extent that EFCC wanted to arrest the accountant general.
You're talking about Wike?
Yeah, Wike. When the Fubara was the accountant general of the state, this same Wike prevented the EFCC from arresting the current governor, Fubara. Because as at that time, Wike was having what we call immunity, against criminal prosecution and so on. So, if you are not talking about the interest, again, this same Wike is now the minister under Tinubu. And if you look at the scenario, the political imbroglio all along, right from the beginning, you will see that there was a time when the president called the two of them together and he made them to sign an accord. So to say, they were not there. That is what the media reported. Now, having signed, do they now obey or they did not before this declaration?
They did not. The president made that clear.
Beautiful. They did not. The two of them. President had a meeting with one of his ministers fighting with another governor. He now went ahead and dealt with governor. The minister, the second party, what is the immunity he has to have escaped that? These are the interests. Don't forget, Tinubu is APC. The government of Rivers is purely PDP. And that's exactly why the PDP...
purely PDP?
Well...
Because PDP is in crisis.
Yes, PDP is in crisis.
And Wike is one of the engineers of that crisis.
You need to get to the root of this matter before you can confidently say.
Do you see 2027 at play here?
Yes, it is. 2027 is the hint thing, is the comma piece, is the centerpiece, is the causa factor of this whole thing. Don't forget, the PDP Governors Forum are now in court to challenge this power.
Now,
they are challenging those two powers: declaration of emergency in Rivers, 1, 2, the suspension of the governor, and 3, the voice votes.